Welcome back everyone to the Fall Guys podcast. It's episode 4 already. We missed one tomorrow, which is quite unfortunate, though we're back on the grind, on the Fall Guys grind, so let's get into it. What's our first topic today? We've got Souls games and is Elden Ring overhyped? We've both played Elden Ring, right? You've played it?
Yeah.
So what do you think of the game? Because it's obviously like, I'm pretty sure it had the biggest peak of all games, like ever.
I think I kind of think it was overhyped. I enjoy it, but it's probably on the level it was hyped up to be.
Yeah, I definitely don't think it's like the best open world game. I think there's many better ones. Do you think, like, be honest, do you think it's cause it's a difficult game?
No.
That was it for me.
I didn't really find it difficult that much.
I know it's probably the most basic feedback they get, but I think Souls games are too hard. I think it robs the enjoyment out of them almost completely.
I find them well, I don't really find them easy. I just find them easy to grind until they're easy.
Yeah, and that's the thing that I don't like. Like, if you wanted to grind for 8 hours to get gold and level up your gear, you can do that, but just doesn't sound appealing to me.
Yeah. I enjoy grinding to get to the point where I can beat bosses. That's fun. But then that just gets too easy, in my opinion, when you know all of the attacks.
Yeah, it's like you have to balance the game yourself, which is a bit stupid.
Yeah.
And though let's talk about the good things about the game. I think it's one of the most visually appealing open world games. Because I would have said Breath of the Wild the best open world game out right now, but the graphics aren't that good in Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
But that's probably because it's running on a Switch. And leads on to our next question. Is Breath of the Wild the best open world game?
No, not by far.
What do you think's better?
There are a ton of open world games I prefer, but they're all just opinion based. That's like hugely opinion based.
That is true, but you can have an objectively better game, I think.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, I can't really think of a terrible game off the top of my head. Don't Starve. Oh, that's a good topic. Let's talk about why Don't Starve is an awful game.
It's just bad.
It's my least favourite game of all time.
Same.
It's like it's trying to be a roguelike game, but it just doesn't have the aspects that make a roguelike game good.
Yeah. But they're trying to put in survival, but it feels like a chore to learn how to play.
I think it would be okay if there wasn't permadeath. Permadeath is completely unfair.
Permadeath would be an extreme option.
Yeah, like hardcore in Minecraft.
Yeah. Permadeath can be fun once you've learned how to play a game, but but learning how to play a game while you have permadeath on is just kind of annoying to do.
Exactly, and I just think it doesn't, like, the unique selling point of the game, I think, is the visuals, and I just think the visuals are a bit bad, to be completely honest. I don't know how else to put it. I just don't think they're good. Survival games don't really have good visuals, like, thinking of it.
No, some like going back into Terraria, I love Terraria's visuals.
Yeah, I mean, I think pixel art's a very hit or miss art style. If it's done well, it can look great, but if it's done bad, then it can look terrible, like Undertale.
Yeah.
Undertale is a terrible looking game.
Undertale is very overrated.
I haven't played it, but just looking at it, like, I thought it was a meme. Like, I genuinely thought it was a meme that it was popular, but Because the graphics are just so genuinely awful. Now let's stop hating on games and move on to Cuphead. I think we've already talked about Cuphead, but let's do it again, why not?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great game. It's got such a good art style, great gameplay. Is Cuphead
Oh yeah,
too
hard game. Well, the DLC is probably harder than the original. Like,
You kind of expect it to be though, wouldn't you? Because it's for
Yeah.
people that already like Cuphead and want more of Cuphead. And they're more likely to be good players.
Speaking of difficulty, what do you think about artificial difficulty? Like when somebody like purposely makes their game harder with like dumb things like projectile spam.
Well, I think projectile spam's just a bad example because you can have things like bullet hell games, which are, in my opinion, a pretty good genre.
Yeah.
But I see what you mean by artificial.
When it's its own like game idea, it's good.
Yeah.
But like it's just not that good if it's in like an otherwise completely normal game.
Do you mean like just deliberately giving the enemies like way too much health?
Yeah. And like making them shoot way too many projectiles that are really hard to dodge in like a casual game.
In my opinion, that's what Elden Ring does. Gives the player just a stupidly small amount of health.
Yeah.
Rather than...
But like, that's the point of Souls games.
I know, and I think so the Souls genre has a very like specific target audience and it's just not really meant for me.
Yeah.
Now people are calling Hollow Knight a Souls game. I don't know what I think about that.
I don't think it is.
It's a hard game, but I wouldn't call it a Souls.
Yeah. Not all Souls games are hard, and not all hard games are Souls games.
That's true.
You can't say a game is a Souls like just because it's hard.
Isn't the actual meaning of a Souls game just a dark fantasy game?
It's just a game similar to Dark Souls. I'm pretty sure that's why it's Souls-like.
So you could literally say anything's a Souls then if you really stretch your imagination.
Yeah, kind of.
What is our... Did you see that? One of our dudes just led the ball back into our half. Do you think Cuphead's got artificial difficulty?
There is one level in the DLC which I think is just completely artificial difficulty, and that's the I forgot what it's like a birdhouse type thing, and that's artificial difficulty.
I wouldn't say the game as a whole has artificial difficulty because its difficulty comes from like interesting boss fight moves rather than just increasing something's health way too much.
Yeah.
I think Cuphead's a great example of how to do a boss rush game.
Yeah.
I can't think of many better games than Cuphead in the same genre, really.
Yeah. Cuphead just does what it does well.
Yeah, it doesn't try to be anything else rather than just a boss fight game with cool visuals. That's what it tries to be, and that's what it does really well.
I think a lot of games struggle with trying to be have too much variety.
Yeah, I think it comes back to the idea of games being really polished. I think a polished game is much more important than a game with many, many open ends.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of an example. Super Meat Boy is a good example. Super Meat Boy is just a platformer game, but it's polished off so well that it's one of the best games in the genre.
Yeah, with Super Meat Boy, it just feels nice to play.
Exactly.
It feels like everything works as it should.
Yeah, and there's not like a super long tutorial. The little lore snippets that are in there are fast.
Yeah.
It's a really good game. It's like 12 years old now as well. I've got an interesting question. Do you think you can judge a game with having age as a factor of how you judge it? Like when people say Ocarina of Time is better than Breath of the Wild just because it's older, do you think that's stupid or not?
Yeah.
That's I completely agree. I think
It's
it's so
just
stupid.
like I think Ocarina of Time is better lore-wise. Like it was really fleshed out, and it
Yeah.
didn't have like the annoying parts of getting lore that I think
That's
a
probably
ton of lore. Like I think Breath of the Wild has with like Korok seeds and shrines.
yeah, but you can't.
But that's
really,
about it. Like gameplay-wise, Breath of the Wild is leagues ahead.
Yeah, you can't write a story better because of technology, which is why the story's probably a bit better in Ocarina. What about
Yeah.
Mario 64 compared to Odyssey?
I think it does kind of compare.
I'm genuinely not sure it does. I think Odyssey's a much better game.
I think
just because of the
I
controls
think
alone.
Odyssey is a better game, but I could see why you would. Yeah, Odyssey is a way better game, but I could see why you like 64 more
Let's go.
because you can just because you can just see how much love has been put into the game.
Yeah, but the controls in 64 are just so unforgivable. Like,
Yeah.
that's why I got 64. I got the Mario 3D All Stars game, and I think it's
Oh, I would play All Stars.
almost unplayable. And to be honest, the controls are so they're not bad. They're not bad, but they can't compare to Odyssey.
Yeah,
I think
see
Odyssey's
what you mean.
the best 3D platformer ever. And if no, what's better?
That I can think of. It's the best one I can think of.
Yeah, definitely.
But there's probably better.
I don't know. There's one thing that I don't like about Mario. It's the moons. I think once again,
Yeah.
it's similar to the Breath of the Wild Korok seeds. 800 moons. For what reason?
Yeah, they just play excessive in there. And all you get, like, it's the same as the Korok seeds. All you get for getting all of them is a, like, funny gold thing.
Yeah, you get the Golden Odyssey. It's not even a
It's
Golden Odyssey.
better in Odyssey, because in Breath of the Wild, you just get, like, ooh, funny Korok poop. That's so funny, that's hilarious. When in Mario Odyssey, you're actually going to be seeing the golden balloon, but it's still good as a reward.
Yeah, well, it's not even golden though. I mean, it doesn't make it golden, it just starts shining. It's so stupid. Though I think overall the moons are a better system. Because they're so, like, you know, Toad in Mario Odyssey, you can talk to him and then give him like 50 gold and he'll show you the location of a moon. Whereas in Zelda, you have to use like online guides to help you find where Korok seeds are.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a completely random topic, but it's next on the list. I Show Speed. Have you seen he's quit YouTube?
Yeah, I did.
Well, he hasn't. He just posted on his Instagram story earlier today that he's coming back in like 4 days, which I can't say was unexpected.
Yeah, that's what they all do.
Yeah.
I can't think of a YouTuber that's like him that's completely left.
Yeah, neither can I actually. I'm sure there has been ones that have done that before. You're not having fun on this spinny thing. Anyway. What's your favourite film of all time?
That's hard. think it's my favorite film.
Sorry, what is?
I'm thinking. I can't think of my favorite film right now.
Top 3? Any of your top 3?
It's hard to rank movies for me since I don't particularly like movies.
Well, I prefer TV shows or games, but there's
Yeah.
some really good movies.
There are some
I think
good
The Hunger Games
movies.
is probably in my top 3. The Hunger Games.
I
Catching Fire.
didn't really like Hunger Games.
How many of them did you watch?
I've watched all of them.
The last 2 were pretty awful, but the first 2 were good.
Didn't really like any of them.
Really, what didn't you like about them?
They were just kind of annoying to watch.
They're really fast paced though, like, stuff is always happening. No, I didn't like, what's his name? I can't think of his name, but the first guy that Katniss meets, I didn't really like him, though he doesn't have a major role, so it doesn't really ruin the experience.
Yeah.
And that's more of an opinion thing anyway, I'm sure some people like it. What about your least favourite movie?
Oh, I know what you're going to say. Well, I think I know what you're gonna say.
I don't even know what I'm gonna say.
Oh. I don't know.
What did you think I was gonna say?
Minions, Rise of Gru. Since you seem to really hate that movie.
It's a terrible movie, but there's worse. There's definitely worse.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we need one more, come on.
I think I've only got 1 point. You've basically been carrying this whole round.
I got
Well, I got 7
23, you got
points.
7, well done. Thanks for the carry. What do you think of the music studio, PT Studios, and more specifically their recent song, The Streets?
My favourite band, what can I say?
They're our new favourite band. Let me whip up the song on YouTube right here, right now. It's an absolute banger, if I don't say so myself.
Yeah, I can feel the pain of the creator of the song, like how much pain and effort he's gone through to make that brilliant stuff.
Gonna play it now.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go from the start. I'm already halfway through. I'm just gonna have it on in the background of this round, so I'm gonna stay quiet until it's done. Yo, book 1, it's still too trappy on the mic.
Pride by Vok.
Waking up in the morning and I'm smoking a fag, something that to pick me up. Well, a lad, everybody says I'm a bad person, but they don't know my past. Yeah, me and my drill are gonna get you.
Get you.
Opposite ain't gonna get us.
Get us.
Government shit like always.
Like always.
Back when my mother is a Tory. Yeah, me and my drill are gonna get you.
Get you.
Opposite ain't gonna get us.
Get us.
Government shit like always.
Like always.
Back when my mother is a Tory.
Tory.
Uncle Nigel is a G.
A G.
He's a Chad living on the street.
With me.
Hooking me up with the good stuff.
Good stuff.
I can run him for all my need.
A need.
For all my need. Yeah, me and my drill are gonna get you.
Get you.
Opposite ain't gonna get us.
Get us.
Government shit like always.
Like always.
Back when my mother is a Tory.
A Tory.
Yeah, me and my drill are gonna get you.
Get you.
Opposite ain't gonna get us.
Get us.
Government shit like always.
Like always.
Back when my mother is a Tory.
A Tory.
Me and meth have a long history. Lost in that shit like I got no knees. Please give me a bit of meth. I need to stop more before I meet my death. Yeah, me and my drill are gonna get you.
Get you.
Opposite ain't gonna get us.
Get us.
Government shit like rapping with my mother is a Tory. Yeah, me and my driller gonna get you. Get you. Normal shit ain't gonna get us. Yeah. I'm a good shit like the way I rapping with my mother is a Tory. And that was The Streets. Let me just make sure it doesn't replay. Absolutely beautiful song, I have to say. I think they're probably gonna be like the best upcoming band.
Well, Yellow was obviously gonna lose that round. Half their team was just trying to sabotage us.
Yeah, well, that's what you
More
get in
than
this
half,
map.
I think.
And have you listened to PT Music, their new song?
The Streets, or...
No, the new one, the one that's in the making.
Oh yeah, I like
Yeah,
that.
well-
I personally think that's better.
What, The Streets is better or the new one?
The new one.
Well, let me whip this new one up. I mean, I work very closely with PT Music. Can't actually find it. Oh well, but we'll play it for you when it's done. I think they're just so good. The singer in specific, he's so talented. I don't know who he is, and they take it so seriously.
You can see the passion he has for his music.
Definitely. On a serious note, what do you think about rap songs? You like them?
I don't like rap.
I think rap done
Rap
well
is
is
one of
alright,
the
but
rap is
not
one of the
many
worst
rappers.
genres. I don't think you can really do rap that well. It's not a good genre.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think of a good rapper and I just can't. Some have decent songs. Not any that I listen to, but I can see why people listen to them. They made this map so much easier, I just noticed. There's only one wall rather than
Yeah, I
two.
kind of just jumped off. I don't know why I did that.
Oh, did you die? Oh, it's still qualified.
Yeah.
But I think for rap to be good, it needs to have a good story behind it, which PT Music, they do really well. Like, me
Yeah.
and my driller... me and my driller gonna get you. Ops and shit ain't gonna get us. Government shit
Yeah, I
like
can
always.
really feel the creators.
Rapping while my mother is a Tory.
Uglies.
It's beautiful. It shows them about their life on the streets. Let me give you a preview of the new song coming right up. It's not the preview like the actual song, but here are the lyrics. It goes, yeah, me and my driller are back to catch you lack. This time we finna get you, and there's no going back. And then next bar, I found where you deal, and I'm gonna steal all of your good stuff and make this real. Like, it's honestly quite emotional. Talking about his life on the streets and Uncle Nigel. It's really beautiful. Wait, we need to get this blast ball dub to get. Okay, so moving on. It's all on you, by the way. I've already died.
I clutched up hard.
I can't wait.
Oh.
Let's go. Nice. Well, I'm gonna stay because I want my rewards.
Yes,
We've been going for 24 minutes already. Let's place our bets. Who do you think's gonna win?
Oh,
I'm getting on the chicken. Lucky Venga.
yeah, I think the chicken as well.
Now you got to bet on someone else though, so it's more interesting.
I'm gonna have to say, ooh, the tool guy. Let's say
guy. The chicken.
Yeah.
Let's go. I think we deserve that, to be honest. What's your opinion on the current rapid growth of the Fall Guys podcast channel?
Yeah, I think the views of the newer videos have just gone up. Like,
I think it's time to thank our audience. It's been completely life changing working on the Fall Guys podcast. You've met so many cool people, and just don't know how to repay you. To be honest, our videos have been doing so well. I've been able to pay off my student debt, even though I'm not a student. I've paid it all off, all because of the Fall Guys podcast. So thank you so much. 2 people.
I mean, in all seriousness, our first episode did pretty well.
Well, I'm 13 views or something. I mean, really, we're popping off. But thank you to the 2 people that have subscribed. So thank you, myself and you.
Who could those 2 mysterious subscribers be?
I wonder. I don't know. Probably 2 really cool people though.
Yeah.
Like, I bet they get... No, I'm not going to say that either. I don't really want to get this video demonetized. I really need to think before I say stuff.
Why would we get demonetized? You were only thinking of like family-friendly stuff, right?
Yeah, I doubt YouTube is looking through the Fall Guys podcast to see if we say anything suspicious.
Suspicious?
YouTube's up to all sorts of things these days. But let's check these channel analytics, see how much we're really popping. 2 subscribers, not bad. Are you open to government shit? Well, I accidentally started playing the streets again. That's my bad. Oh wow, the episode 3 of the Fall Guys podcast has 3 views now.
That's 3 times as many as it used to have.
I think that was probably me and you checking back on the video though. Well,
yeah.
Ooh. We've got 1 view from YouTube search, so that's the rest.
At least 1 person. That wasn't us.
In all honesty, we've got 6 impressions and a 33% click-through rate. And do you know what the average view duration is?
What?
Guess, I want you to guess.
3 minutes?
Lower.
20 seconds?
20 seconds exactly, yeah. We're really popping on there.
Yeah, we're just really popping off.
That's probably why YouTube isn't recommending our content, since we can only keep people on the platform for 20 seconds. It's click-through rate and watch time that makes... Oh my... Oh, I'm dead. I'm very dead. I swear, if I get 1 more Macrium Reflect update on a Fall Guys podcast, you're gonna see my angry side. And you do not want to see my angry side.
It's fucking terrible. I did not drink that. Ugh.
Oh, we haven't done 1 more thing on our list. Current state of Fortnight, good,
What?
bad? What do you think?
I don't like the current season.
We've already
I think we've gone over this in
Yeah,
the
we
previous episode.
Though since you got a 20-second watch time, I don't think anyone's seen it, which... You guys ruined my day. You completely ruined my day. But, like, 1 hour...
I feel you know.
1 hour of our time. Almost. A day.
Oh.
Try to record freaking Fall Guys podcast. It's 20, like, it's 12:20 in the morning, and we're up recording a Fall Guys podcast for like 10 people. We could probably say the most messed up thing here, and we wouldn't get caught. Should we test it?
No.
Yeah, I was gonna...
What if you start popping off though? And
I feel like stuff like this is the kind of thing that we're gonna have to do for years until one person comes across it and then makes a TikTok about it thinking it's really funny, and then we blow up. That's the timeline of the Fall Guys podcast.
well, the more we do it, the more we're gonna get recommended.
Yeah, it's consistency.
Probably nobody knows how the system works.
Yeah, it is consistency though, I think. So we can do... I think we should do it every other day, because one a day is we're just gonna get bored of it. Especially since we're already running out of things to talk about. I think we need to start talking about real world stuff, like outside of video games and media. Stuff like Elon Musk, because who doesn't like a good talk about Elon?
I don't know why he's getting hated on so much.
Is he getting hated on?
Yeah,
Why would he do?
I guess it's just, well, someone said that, I asked someone and they said it was because he's rich.
I mean, I saw a thing where people are saying that Elon didn't earn his wealth because his parents were rich.
Well, that's true, but you can say that about most business owners, and I don't think that's really an insult. Like, yeah, how else? It's very hard to start a business.
No, he did start a business, so one of his parents had like a coal mine, I think. Let's see. What did...
With like Tesla, people like complain about. I'm pretty sure there was like a lot of things about like him not actually being the creator of Tesla, but that's so debunked because it was just some person who was jealous of him. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, his dad... Oh my god, I forgot. His dad was an engineer, that was it. I don't think engineers are too high.
Oh, this one again.
No, I think this might be the last. Yeah, this will probably be the last one. Or we could do one more, what do you want to do?
Well, I don't really care. I have nothing else going on. It's 30 past midnight.
30 minutes, not 30 hours. Oh, I just had a massive lag spike. Just had another one. Oh my god, this Enter the Gungeon guy is getting mad luck. Oh no.
Yes, please. No, fuck.
I do not like...
I was getting mad luck. Oh, fuck you.
Whoa, stop with the mean no insults.
I was in front of the Enter the Gungeon guy, but then I got hit by a hammer.
Oh, unlucky. I think we can do one more game, because we've only been recording for 32 minutes.
I guess, yeah.
What could we talk about? I really don't know. I'm just gonna Google the news, see what's going on. News. Oh, completely random thing. You know, Rishi Sunak and Lizzie Truss, the next potential MPs of Great Britain.
Yeah.
They were on like an interview with The Sun, and then the presenter literally just passed out. I'll see if I can play it. Is this
if he succeeds in Ukraine, he's not going to stop there.
I think this is it.
He's going to challenge the freedom and democracy.
The presenter just faints. It's pretty funny. We really need to set up like a screen share when we're doing these videos, so we can watch random videos while we're recording. I think we should set it up now. I'll just constantly share my screen, and then when I'm doing something, you can see. Though it does leave a pretty annoying watermark. And it hurts my performance a lot. Oh well. Who do you think's your preferred choice, Lizzie or Richie?
I think Rishi.
I think they're both fine. I don't know why everyone hates them. I think it's just a classic British thing to do, to hate your Prime Minister.
I think it's because everybody hates Tories.
They're not Tories, are they?
I'm pretty sure they're both conservative. Yeah, I'm 90% sure they're both conservative.
Is being conservative classed as a Tory? I'm really not caught up in
Yeah,
politics.
because that's why it's a Tory, conservatory.
Ah, that makes sense. You filled me in. Alright, more news. More. Anything interesting? There has been a stabbing in Brislington. I think that's Bristol. I mean, nothing new for the English news. Very common stereotype. What's going on in the US? Are you a Trumpy? Let's go back a few years.
I think Trump is better than Joe Biden. Joe Biden's just senile.
I do not know enough about US politics to make an accurate preference.
I don't think Joe Biden is like fit to run a country. And on top of that, America.
Yeah, I mean, America is probably the hardest country in the world to run right now. Maybe not right now,
Yeah.
but usually only because
It's
I'm
kind of
thinking
like
of
the
Ukraine.
financial capital of the entire world, since most like big trade goes there.
I think most people would argue that London is this World Trade Center, like the main trade area.
I don't think so. Yeah, no, I can't agree. London's America, like, if we're talking about like the 1940s, yeah, but like America have just
Oh no. I'm not doing good on this map. What's your opinion on the French?
I think it's a decent place. I don't like Paris, like Paris is a terrible place, but France in general isn't that bad.
I've heard a lot of people saying like Paris, the central bit where the Eiffel Tower is really nice, but then like everywhere else is horrible.
Yeah, I've been to Paris like 3 times, and I can say that, like, as a foreigner, it's a terrible place to be.
Well, some parts of France are nice, like coastal bits. Have you been
It's
to?
not on the level of like Japan being unfriendly to people from outside of Japan.
Is that true?
Yeah, I've heard a lot of things about how if you're an outsider in Japan, you're kind of treated differently.
I do want to go to Japan at some point.
I haven't been to Japan personally, but I probably am.
It's probably my like top 3 countries I most want to visit. Why is my team stealing from me? I want to go to the Philippines as well. Seems like a pretty cool place. What country do you most want to visit? What country do you most want to visit?
I don't know. There are a lot of countries I want to visit.
What attracts you most in a country? Is it like natural beauty or food? Like,
Yeah, natural beauty.
yeah, that's what I would say too. At some point, I wanted to climb Mount Everest when I was like 12, but I didn't realize just how much of like a physical challenge it would be. I'm still not completely torn away from the idea that it would need like probably up to a year's worth of planning.
Yeah. Climbing a mountain is one of the most physically exerting activities in the world.
Yeah, have you been up Snowdon?
Where?
Snowdon in Wales. I think it's in Wales.
No, I haven't.
Well, I think it's like, I need to Google this just to make sure. I think it's like around 1 mile in height. Snowdon. Yeah, 1,000 meters, so just over 1 kilometers. And then Everest is almost 9 kilometers. So it's 1/9 of Snowdon, and it's already freezing at the top of Snowdon.
Yeah.
It's like icy at the top of Mount Everest, I'd assume. How do you sleep like halfway up a mountain? Because there's no way you're getting to the peak in one day. Wait, oh my god! I was about to say let's concentrate on getting the win, and then I just died.
Oh.
I'm gonna leave out of pure rage, and since it's the end of the podcast, yeah, it's been 42 minutes. Thank you for watching. We'll probably be back in a day or two. Goodbye.